Hey everybody, Mr. Bradshaw here. I hope that you're all doing okay during this coronavirus pandemic thing. I hope that you're all practicing your social distancing, staying at home. And I hope that, being stuck there isn't driving you or your family crazy. Miss Clemens and I are doing okay. We're sitting at home, we're hanging out with the dogs, and we're trying to get a handle on this whole virtual schooling thing we're about to start doing. Um, I want to apologize for not doing something like this sooner. Um, I guess I was kind of waiting on to see what was going on, but really, it just posting something like this kind of makes it real. Like, kind of admitting that there's a very good chance we're not going to get to see each other again in person this year. And at the very earliest, it would be, I think Governor Abbott said May 5th, but if we're being honest, and I've always said I was going to be honest with y'all, I I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is going to be how it is for the rest of the year. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong, but if I'm not, it sucks, but I think it's better than going back too early and then, somebody getting sick with this thing. So, we're going to make the best of it. We're all going to be learning as we go. We're all going to just do everything we can to make this, I guess, as normal as possible. Um, So let's get down to business. Officially, um, the online schooling stuff is going to start April 6th. I know there have been a few of you who have been taking some initiative and filling out some of the stuff now, which is cool, but we're going to really officially start on the 6th. As you already know, everything is going to be going through Schoology, as I sent in my email. um, which gives our class a bit of an advantage. We've been using Schoology all year, so it's just now we're going to be using it for everything instead of just a couple of papers. Um, Chromebooks. I know a lot of people were talking about how they didn't have devices at home to do it on other than their phones. Well, the district is going to be sending out Chromebooks. Um, your parents are going to have to go on to the Aldine website, aldineisd.org. There's going to be a registration from April 6th, which is Monday, to April 8th, which is a Wednesday. They're going to fill out an application. If they don't have a device, obviously that's kind of what they're doing it for. You can do it on your phone, or they can do it on their phone. It's completely fine. They'll get an email confirmation, so they do need to have a working email for this. Um, so after they do that, they're going to be able to pick up the Chromebooks on April 17th from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Um, all the Aldine 9 students are encouraged to get theirs at Big Aldine. Your parents are going to need their email confirmation that they're getting sent out, and students are encouraged to come and also bring their student IDs. That's not mandatory, but it is encouraged, and it is going to be first come, first serve for that. So, in the off chance there are more people than there are Chromebooks, the people that get there first are going to be the ones that get them. You know, I mean that sucks if that happens, but I have a feeling that there's going to be enough for everybody. But I would encourage your parents to try to get there as early as possible. Okay, so as far as my assignments are going, I'm going to have those in order. So what we're going to have, I'll have them posted. The one I want you to do first is going to be up at the top, and then we're going to just kind of scale downwards. So you do the first one, the one at the top first, then the one below that, then below that, and below that. I have had some questions about um, the Romeo and Juliet link not working. If that's the case, then I'm working on trying to get a fix for that. Also, we're going to be posting snippets of the play, and basically all that's all really what you're going to need to read for that part of the assignment. And we'll just keep going down that way if we can't get the full book working. I mean, like I said, this is a work in progress. Everyone's kind of just building the train tracks as the train's coming by. So we're really trying to get everything working, but there's going to be some hiccups. It's just kind of inevitable. Um, so at the end of each week, I am planning on putting all of the assignments for that week into a folder. I'll date the folder with that week's date. That way, if someone got in late or for whatever reason couldn't do it that week, they can go in and it'll be in the same order as it is on the page at the moment. So that's how we're going to do that. I'm also going to be posting up some stuff that's not necessarily graded. It's going to be more extra credit type stuff. Um, I'm going to be putting a kind of a check-in discussion at the very top of the page. That's really going to be just to see how everyone's doing. I would like for y'all to do that once a week. Again, not I'm not mandating that. That's just something for basically my peace of mind because I want to know that everyone's okay. Um, so you could post how you're doing, what you're doing to cope with the boredom. You can post YouTube links to what music you're listening to. It's really going to be kind of anything goes. All I ask is no videos of you doing anything illegal because that becomes evidence, and just anything that wouldn't be appropriate for school, don't post it on here. If some of the lyrics or some of the videos have profanity in it, you know how I feel about that. Um, just I would appreciate it if you do post something that has that, like put a warning that hey, this has cursing in it or something like that, just so everyone knows. People that might get offended by it can just skip over. I don't think that's going to be an issue with us, but it could be. I just don't want to have anybody get getting their feelings about anything that could be easily avoided. Anyway, so there's that. I'm also going to be posting some extra credit stuff, like I said. I know there are some of us that were enjoying doing the whole creating a character and then writing a story about it. If you want to do that just to kind of fight the boredom, I'm totally cool with that. You can post, I could either make it a discussion, you could create a character and somebody else can make another character for you. I can make a character for somebody if that's what you want. I can make a page or so, like document or something that where you could write it. You could keep writing in the discussion. We'll figure it out. Um, as to that, I will also be putting kind of a suggestions discussion, how maybe I could better organize it. Would you rather have everything in a folder to begin with? Is there something that a different way of reading Romeo and Juliet or whatever our next stuff's going to be that you might want to pursue that I might be able to incorporate? Because I'm actually getting a little tiny little bit of freedom with this. They're still telling me what I have to teach, but they're not really telling me how I have to do it now. So I have a little more freedom. It's not going to be just annotating, which there's going to be some of that prop more than likely, but there's some stuff we're not going to be able to get away from. Um, so that's really all I've got for y'all at the moment. I'm going to be trying to post these up at least at the introduction of each assignment or the introduction of each week, that sort of thing. And I'll probably post the first video in the check-in blog. So we're going to get through this. We're learning as we go. We're not going to be um, we're not going to be super like strict on due dates really, because I know there's going to be some access issues some places. I know there might be some people only have like one device per family. Some people have some really strict screen time rules because they don't want y'all on the computers 24/7. I get that. So whenever y'all get it up is when I'm gonna try to get it graded. With the discussions, I'll try to respond. I'll definitely hit the like button to show that I've actually read everything. Um, I probably won't start really responding to the discussion question stuff until the 6th, but if you have any kind of questions or anything, and a lot of you've already reached out to me through the Schoology messaging, that's fine. If you want to do it that way, you can also email me, Mr. Bradshaw at aldeanisd.org. That's MRBRADSHAW at aldeanisd.org. So I hope to hear from all of you soon. I, I'll keep everything posted, and we're gonna get through this together. It's gonna be interesting. Let's just leave it at that. So I'll talk to y'all later, and I'll hear from all of y'all hopefully by next week at the latest. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye.